And it starts out with Diddy. He has decided to basically fight back and say, hey, this is wrong that I'm locked up still. I need an immediate release, so on and so forth. And I actually listened to the whole back and forth between the prosecutors and the defense. And to be honest with you, man, the defense, Diddy's defense actually sounded way more confident and way more aggressive in their approach to getting Diddy out versus the prosecutors. Prosecutors kind of sounded like all over the place. At least that's the kind of energy and vibe that I got. But it was like I don't know how long it was, man. It was pretty long. It was like 40 minutes to an hour of them deliberating back and forth. And, it's ultimately up to, the judge to relook at things and stuff like that. And who knows when they're going to, decide on what, if Diddy gets released or if he still faces the same time he faces. But, there is a chance that he could get out a lot earlier or he can get out right now. Like there is a good chance. I would give it a 60 to 70% chance that he could get out right now. Just as the judge decides, hey, this, and this. And to be honest with you, it kind of their excuse or their point makes sense based on what he's charged, what he's been charged for and what he's serving time for. Not for all other stuff, but the stuff that he's charged for, that he's locked up for right now. So let's go over this. Last July, Diddy was convicted of 2 counts of transporting individuals across state lines to engage in prostitution in violation of Mann Act. According to his legal team, however, the Mann Act doesn't apply to his case. The Bad Boy founder is set to appear in court today to appeal his federal prison sentence. He's seeking immediate release. His attorneys will argue that the recordings of the sexual encounters involving partners or sex workers, otherwise known as freak-offs, are amateur porn. This would mean they are protected under the First Amendment. Freak-offs and hotel nights were highly choreographed sexual performances involving the use of costumes, role play, and stage lighting, which were filmed so Combs and his girlfriends could watch this amateur porn later, they claim. Per TMZ, production and viewing of this sort is protected by the First Amendment and thus cannot constitutionally be prosecuted. Diddy's legal team believes his sentence doesn't align with sentencing guidelines. They claim that the typical sentence would be about 15 months, but he spent 19 months behind bars. Prosecutors continue to push back. They argue that the judge did the right thing by taking into account the way he treated his alleged victims. According to Combs, the district court should have closed its eyes to how he carried out his Mann Act offenses and abused his victims, violently beating them, threatening them, lying to them, and supplying them with drugs. They wrote in their appellate brief.